put it down. Word around this town, my time is now.
Good morning, good morning, good morning. Everybody come on in. Guess what? It is Tell Me Something Good Thursday, and it is time for the Own Your Now show. So everybody grab your cup and tell a friend it is time for us to sip it up. Good morning, Lady Yo. How are you?
Good morning, Tracy. I'm fantastic because you know what this is? It's the weekend eve.
Yes, it is. Yes, it is. One more day before Friday, but you know we got to own our now and we got to stay in the moment. So
Yes.
everybody make sure that you realize we ain't going to even look forward. We're going to stay right here where we are today. Good morning, Dawn. How are you? What's in your cup? Owners, let us know what y'all sipping on. Lady O, I already see you sipping. Tell us what's in your cup, sis.
Ooh, I have a good hot cup of tea, and it's that youth berry, 2 chips of peppermint, and a squeeze of lemon. No sugar.
Lemon. Okay, when you talked about the lemon, I want the youth. I want the youth berry.
Yes.
And so I do have my black coffee because y'all know black coffee matters. Y'all know I like my black coffee like I like my man. And then I got my water supply for the day, y'all. I'm gonna keep filling it up, and I have it filled with lemons. So see, I'm trying to get that youthful look.
Yeah. Oh, honey, you don't have to try. You look youthful, and all that energy you have, honey, is everything.
So do you, and your hair is beautiful. Can I just tell you that your hair is absolutely beautiful?
I appreciate you. I'll receive that.
I appreciate you. I appreciate you. Look, Bernice says she's drinking some chocolate milk. All right. And
I haven't had chocolate milk in a long time.
You? No, I can't wait till my grandson can drink chocolate milk so I can give him some. Because you got to wait. I think that too. We'll have to ask. Y'all know we got Tina Mosley in the house. We're going to be talking. All of you educators, early childhood educators who know that y'all need some consulting, y'all better share with some friends. Anybody that you know that needs this information, share with a friend now. But yeah, I haven't had chocolate milk in a long time. I do that white mocha latte from Starbucks. Yeah. That's as close as I get to chocolate milk. But Dawn is sipping on decaf breakfast blend with oat milk. What about the oat milk? How about that?
How about that? You go ahead on, Dawn.
Daughter, have you had oat milk before?
I have not had oat milk. I've had almond milk, but I haven't had oat milk. But I'm open to try it.
All right. All right. Carla's sipping on her ice water. Now, I tell you one thing I did do when I was on vacation. I had a donkey milk facial. And that donkey milk for your skin. Yes, girl. It's everything. Y'all should try it. Everybody try. Dawn tried the donkey milk and they have a soap and everything. I'm kidding. I'm telling y'all.
Just the word donkey.
And look. Hey, you got to look good because, you know, we're going to be doing photos and stuff like that. Y'all, we got Latrelle Yancey in the house. And, you know, people can make you look cute, but if you got to have that natural glow, yes. He has that vision where he captures it just like that. So don't play. Don't play. Robert says he's drinking Oberweis milk. Everybody's drinking milk this morning with cherry Pop-Tart in his bowl of cherries. All right. All right. And who's drinking soda? Anybody drinking soda? Gina's got that Coke Zero. Look, Yolonda, do you call it soda or pop? What do you all call it in the chat? Is it soda or pop, y'all?
Soda.
Soda. Is it sody? We like, I want soda. I call it soda. I don't drink soda. I never have, and it's just not my thing. I think I'm stuck with coffee. Gina says soda. Stephanie says, Stephanie, look, y'all, the educators are in the house, Tina, because school is out. So all the educators, they need to get their hours. They popping up. I see y'all. Y'all better share with a friend. I think soda's winning. All right. They called it soda. Well, Lady O, do we have any birthday celebrations?
Yes, we do, because, you know, everyone who's celebrating a birthday or a vibrant vibe, they are winning. Carla Pace wants to tell her baby girl, happy birthday, sweetie. She is sweet 16.
Ooh, sweet.
Sweet 16. Nicole Smith is having a birthday. Felicia McCoy, our very own Tommy Tucker II is having a birthday. And you know Tommy, I know he's not in St. Louis. He's probably somewhere across the world with his kids because he's just a fabulous father. And he's having his birthday today, so I know he is doing something wonderful and fabulous. Velma Williamson is having a birthday.
Wilson, Velma Wilson. Is it two Williams? Is it Wilson or William? We got
Velma Wilson. You're right.
Okay.
Velma Wilson. You are so correct. I said Williamson because that's my cousin's last name, and her name is Velma. So Velma Wilson. I'll get it right.
But you know what? She might be related to you because Velma's from California, y'all. And you know you got family all over the Cali.
Yes, indeed. Well, happy birthday, Velma. I hope you have a fabulous day. You know, our Vibrant Vibe goes out to our very own Shameem Clark Hubbard. She will be on the That's So Good show with Chef Nisi today at 11 o'clock. So when you all get through finish watching us, go on over to the podcast, That's So Good. I think they talk about food and empowerment, but those are two great things.
Yes, look, food and women empowerment.
Yes.
If you bring the food, we can bring the women and we can talk about some good stuff. So that's at 11 o'clock, y'all, Facebook Live. And it's today with Chef Nisi. And our own Shameem. That's right. I love it.
You know, I love every minute of it. It is so nice when we're able to go on other shows and talk, and then other shows can come to our show. There's room at the table for everybody.
It sure is.
You know, just in case they're watching, happy birthday, Sasha Obama.
Sasha, you know, they have really grown up and they've always been beautiful girls, but to see them grow up and to be able to live their life to the fullest, that's everything right there. It truly is.
And one more. Happy birthday, Faith Evans.
Okay. I love me some Faith Evans. I love that she is multi-talented. She can sing gospel. She can do the hip hop. She could probably even do a little rap because, you know, she was with Big Papa.
The Biggie Smalls.
I think that she also now she remarried, and I've seen her in a couple of like reality shows and stuff like that, but she can sing. You know, she can still sing.
Yes, she can, and she can sing, and not, you said it correctly, not sing. She can sing, and I just think she's absolutely gorgeous. And she has a little snazz to her. You know, I like people with a little edge to them.
Yeah, she probably. Yeah, you know, the thing about her is, she always has that like youthful glow. You know, probably Latrelle probably done took pictures of her because, you know, he captures everybody. So it'll be good to find out. Robert says she's married to Stevie J. I've seen Stevie J in a couple of those reality shows. So they all entertainment. They all stick together. Yolanda, we're going to stick together. It's just going to be me and you and our crew. And that's it. Don't let nobody else in our crew. Okay. Yolanda, Laura says, shout out to all the Geminis, because, you know, they say either you love them or you hate them. And everything I know, I love them. I love the Geminis. So,
amen.
Hey. All right. Well, I know that there's a lot of people that are also wrapping up their graduations. I can't wait to talk to Tina because, you know, the little kids graduate too, like when they graduate from kindergarten and stuff like that. So it'll be really exciting to see what it looks like for people to keep sending in those vibrant vibes. We have a lot to celebrate. Anniversaries, weddings are coming, all kind of cool things. So you all definitely bring those up.
You know what, Tracy? When you said kindergarten graduations, have you ever been to one? They are packed. Baby, I mean, aunties, uncles, cousins, brothers. When you go to a kindergarten graduation, baby, they show up. I love it. My beginning.
People used to hate on that, like, why you gotta have graduations for the babies? But this is the beginning of their educational process. And you know what? It's also the beginning of withdrawals when I drop my baby off and to see where they started and where they are now. Girl, please. My kids, I love the kindergarten. And I always tell people, if you don't remember your kindergarten teacher, she was jacked up. Whoever your kindergarten teacher was, or your early childhood education, that if you don't remember them, she wasn't right. She wasn't.
She wasn't right.
Or she wasn't right. And I remember all of my kids and everything. Kathy says, I can't sing or sing, but only if it's so low that you can't hear me.
I love it, Kathy.
So, you ready for my affirmation word for today?
I am.
Well, my affirmation word for today is Vision. You know, I chose the word vision, number one, because of course we got Latrelle Yancey in the house. And when you talk about photographers, they capture a vision, they capture memories. I also chose the word vision because when you work with children as an educator, you have to have vision so you can help move them forward. We got Tina Mosley in the house. And then when it comes to us, we have vision. We're sitting here today because we had a vision to move forward and make sure that we own our now. And the only way we could do that is by making sure that we take care of our best selves. And that's what we do today and every day. We take care of our best selves. So if everybody takes some time as we get prepared to walk and do what we do most and best is walk into our best selves, sit here, take some deep breaths in and take some deep breaths out as we focus on our best selves. Deep breaths in and out. You ready?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, I'm ready. We're going to start with our left hand and make sure if you can't hear the music, it's okay because we're going to make sure that we take it all in. Take your arm, your left arm up, stretch it up to the sky. Woo! All right.
Every shade, yeah. I'm perfect just the way I made, yeah. Whoa, I'ma be my best self.
Turn it up, turn it up.
Loving who I be, I'ma be my best self.
Woo!
There's no one else like me. Yeah. Self-help, self-care, self-worth, self-care. My best self.
Come on through.
Loving every part of me, I'ma be my best self.
Woo!
My best
You lady, y'all. I love that dress, girl.
Thank you.
Let's center ourselves, y'all.
No limit, owning it. Look in the mirror and all I see is love. And take it one step at a time, cause I'm in love.
Let's spread it out.
Yeah. Beauty in a waistline and a smile in a face. Beauty
Can you feel me?
Yes.
I thank God for the way I made it. Whoa. I'ma be my best self.
That's right,
I'm
y'all.
loving who I
Best
be.
self.
I'ma be my best self.
That's all you got to do is be your best self. Be your best self. Thank you so much. I see you all talking about vision, how important it is for us to just take some deep breaths. And you know, we always say that at the end of the day, before you hug anyone else, you reach your hands out, you fold them over, and you hug yourself. That's how we start with being our best selves, by hugging ourselves. Love it, love it, love it, love it, love it. You know, we have a great show today, y'all. And I keep telling you all to share. And this is why. Because when we share the knowledge, we're here to inspire, uplift, and empower. And empower. When we share the knowledge, we are able to reach our community and we all are empowered. Okay? So today, y'all, I got a longtime friend. You know, when we talk about community, you got to realize that we're all in this together. And when you're from the community, you make sure that you give back to the community. So we're going to talk about Tina Mosley today. She's on our show today. She's been married to her hubby, Demetrius Mosley, for 31 years. They got two sons, Demetrius and Darius. Two boys. Y'all know how hard it is to have two boys, right? 27 and 25. Currently, she's the owner and operator of a family child care business. Lady O for 25 years, located in the Normandy School District. You know, she has that footprint. She's a part of NAFCC. She's part of the National Accreditation of Family Child Care, member of PAQ. She's also a member of the Kiwanis Club for Normandy, on the board of Beyond Housing. She don't play. She's doing the work. Founders of Meeting of the Minds, Moms. We got to talk about that. And she's the co-executive of the nonprofit STAR, Coaching, Training, Advocacy, and Resources for Early Childhood Educators. Bring her up because you know she got some stuff to talk about, y'all. Bring her up. Good morning, Tina.
Good morning. Good morning, ladies. You guys make me sound fabulous.
Hey, you are. And you know, you are so fabulous. We are so thankful you took a moment to be on our show. We got to know, you're doing a lot. What's in your cup?
Well, my cup this morning, first of all, it says blessed.
Yes.
Because I am highly blessed.
Yes.
And my cup has elderberry tea in it with some honey and a little squeeze of lemon. And I'm using elderberry tea because I'm still trying to rebuild my immune system. And elderberry is one of the components to help rebuild my immune system. So for all of you guys who's fighting allergies and colds and sniffles, check it out.
Check out the elderberry.
All right. Y'all hear that? Elderberry. Somebody put that in the chat so all we can remember. Because we got to look at the ingredients in the teas. You know?
Yes. Yes.
Oh, yes. Oh, yes. You know, Tracie listed a lot of things, but everyone starts somewhere. Tina, tell us how you got started.
I got started 25 years ago. My sons are currently now 25 and 27. So they weren't quite 1 and 3. And we were in childcare programs that I quite wasn't happy with. Mm-hmm. And I was working a job way out in South County. And, you know, when you're at work and you're worried about your children, yes, you can't focus. And that's where I was. And I'm praying to God, driving and praying, like, Lord, help me. What am I going to do? Then I started being that parent where I was childcare hopping. So I was snatching them out and putting them here, snatching them out and putting them here. And I'm like, that can't be good for them. I didn't know anything about childcare. It wasn't something that I had internally desired to do. But he told me, he was like, start your own. And I'm like, start my own? I'm driving. I'm like, turn the radio down. What do you mean start my own? Wow. You know, and that's what he gave me. And I said, okay. So we started playing Let's Make a Deal. So if I start my own, then this is what I need to do. I need to make it happen. I need to make it happen fast. This is Sam and me in my car playing Let's Make a Deal.
You know that's how it happened. Isn't that how it happens?
Absolutely.
So for those of you who know, that's how it happens. And literally 2 weeks later, in that same spot, that same car, at that same light, I had an accident. I got rear-ended. And I was out for 6 weeks. Don't you know, in 6 weeks, I got my childcare license.
That's right.
In 6 weeks, I called family and friends and told them what I was doing. They started dropping off cots and books and toys and everything. I'm like, oh my goodness.
So wait a minute. That was 25 years ago.
Yes.
Literally. And then you realized, because we talked about this, how important it is, because people can open up a daycare center, but you're talking about early childhood education. We're talking about educating our babies. And there's a lot of people out here that say that they're educators and coaches, and they are not. No. So as a result of that, you also shifted. Man, you got so many different babies that you birthed, but you decided, I'm also going to be a coach and offer a service to other educators.
Yes.
Talk to us about Star Coaching.
Yes. Well, we tiptoed. Well, we didn't tiptoe. We stumped through childcare for 20 plus years. And then people started asking, you know, help me do this. How do you get started? And I'm like, well, call me at nap time. Call me in my free time. We all know there's no such thing as free time, right? So that's where it birthed from. And I'm like, we're going to start a program where we're going to help other people get started. So that's where MOMS came from. I heard you mention MOMS. And MOMS, the acronym stands for Meeting of the Minds. And this was for early childhood educators who's already in the field, you know, because so many of us have the same problems, staffing issues, parent issues, you know, issues with children, issues with the state. So we started working with the different directors on a monthly basis. We would meet monthly. And we did that. We're still doing that. That's, you know, we were meeting monthly until COVID hit. And then we stopped meeting monthly. And we have a text group that we text. They're texting me right now. All right, Tina, go ahead. I hear you, you know, just that support, right? And then Star birthed in 2018 because the directors are saying, what are we going to do with our teachers? They need education. We want them to continue their education. We need professional development. We need quality professional development. There's professional development out here. There are coaches out here, but we need the programs that our teachers need to provide the quality for our children and our programs in our communities. So that's where STAR came from. STAR stands for Staff Coaching, Training, Advocacy, and Resources for the Early Childhood Educators.
Wow.
And
Wow.
it centers around our teachers. It's centered around our educators, whether they're in family child care, group homes, small child care centers, large child care centers. It doesn't matter. We all have the same, our teachers. And we know, you've been there, Tracie. You know, if the teachers aren't any good, what happens to our children?
What happens to
What
our
happens to our programs?
Yolanda and I both have children. Well, they're adults now, but we've all experienced taking our kids to a child care facility that really sucked, to be honest. And we're like, oh my gosh, do we want to, I'm a millennial grandmama. I can't keep the baby. So I need to make sure that my grandbaby is in a great facility. And I like it when they say, we're going to take off so we can get the training for our staff, and we're going to make sure that they keep their hours up and protocol. That's really important.
That's so important. And Tina, you say kids need more than ABCs and 1, 2, 3s.
Girl, yes.
Touch base on that.
Change the name of my daycare to that.
Yes, that's a good one. That's a good one. And during the pandemic, we definitely needed. Talk to us about why that's so important. Hey, Adrienne. Adrienne's in here, y'all. She's in here giving us.
Girl, that's my co-executive of STAR. She wasn't able to be on this morning because she has some health issues with her voice. But as you can see, she's tagging in. She listed our email address. She listed our website for all of the participants. And you asked me about the pandemic. STAR blew up during the pandemic. When the pandemic hit, CDC wasn't telling the child care programs what to do. They were just saying, beware, beware. Get some masks, wear some gloves, spray down your equipment, take out the soft surfacing, do this. That's all they were saying, but they didn't tell us how to do it or anything. Daycares were shutting down. But what were we going to do? That's our livelihood, right? That's how we feed our families. Parents, jobs. They were like, oh, you can only keep essential workers.
Right.
All the workers are essential.
Yes.
Right? Just because I don't work at a grocery store, or just because I don't work at the post office, I got to go to work. But those jobs was shut down. So our programs were shut down. That didn't stop STAR. STAR picked up the ropes, and we contacted the programs that were shut down. What are you doing with those cans of Lysol that you don't have anymore? What are you going to do with your diapers that you're not using right now? They said, come and get them. This is what early childhood did, guys. This is Adrienne, no, I'm a crybaby. That's why she's supposed to be on here with me.
Oh, don't you start crying, girl.
I'm trying not to, because this is what early childhood did. We showed people what to do. They opened up their doors. They had it sitting on the curb for us. We came by and we were swooping up supplies, taking them to the programs who were still open, passing it out, food, diapers, wipes, PPE, whatever. And then the other programs was the big programs that had the money. Then they were like, okay, we got some supplies, Tina. We got some supplies, Adrienne. We got some supplies. They start trucks dropping off supplies. Because we
had to take care of our babies. Look, Tina, I know that there was a time when some of the daycare centers and the childhood centers did close down, and because they were limited, and it allowed me and my daughter, who is a new mom, to continue to realize the value of everybody reading to our babies and making sure that they, not just have the tablets in front of their faces. So again, I know we got to move on, but I really want you to tell us, our parents and our grandparents, some young grandparents, and why is the ABCs and 1, 2, 3 so valuable?
The ABCs and 1, 2, 3s are very valuable because our children are leaving our programs and going to school, the elementary schools, with a deficit.
Yes.
They're leaving not knowing how to count to 20, how to count to 50. They're leaving not knowing how to, and it's not even the rote counting, it's the identification.
Yes.
And so we start with the first letters that mean something to them, the letters of their name. You know, spell their name for them and put it all across the room. Spell the window and tape it to the window. Spell door and tape it to the door.
Yes.
Spell the relevance of the objects. That's how they learn the ABCs.
Okay. Okay.
When you're counting,
they see Chick-fil-A and McDonald's. They know French fries.
Right. So you're like, McDonald's, you're right. That's McDonald's. Let's spell it. What's the first letter of McDonald's?
All right.
Okay. That's how we make it relevant. And it's not just rote. So they're A, B, C, D, one, you know.
Yes.
We're so far past that.
Thank you.
A lot of kids can repeat,
Yes.
but they can't recognize. So
They
you're
cannot
teaching
recognize
them to recognize the letters and the numbers. That's fabulous. I like it.
Yes.
Well, you know, we recognize everything that you're doing in the community, and we want everybody to know that they can definitely, if they have an educator, if you're interested in starting a facility, or if you already have one and you need the training, you need the coaching, you all really need to contact Star. All of her information is there. Tina, you know, we really want to know your affirmation word. We could keep talking to you forever. But, you know, we got Yancey coming up. And I know y'all babies probably need their pictures, so y'all need to be contacting him. I don't know all the stuff that he does, but we're about to find out. But tell us now, what is your affirmation word for today?
My affirmation word is kindness, right?
Yes, yes.
And the reason why I chose that, and it's been my affirmation word, is because you show them kindness, they will show kindness to others. And it just starts with our babies.
Yes, it does.
Because look at our babies that's out here on the streets today. When were they shown kindness?
You're so true. You're so right. You're so right. That's why when kids bite you, you don't bite them back, do you?
No, you don't. Don't forget that, Tracy, when that grandbaby bites you.
Girl, look, the other day he pinched me. I said, where did he learn this? He learned this from daycare. We don't pinch.
He didn't learn that from daycare.
Because pinching hurt. So
pinching hurts. But that's that pinching grasp. He's practicing. He's practicing.
He's
practicing.
Right,
Yes.
Right. Those fine muscles. Well, you know what? You're so kind. And we love everything that you're doing. And anytime, come back. Make sure you all follow them. Mom's Meeting of the Minds. Make sure you all follow all of her information will be in the chat, and so will she. Thank you so much, Tina.
Thank you, Yolonda. Thank you, Tracy. Love you guys. Good luck to everything that you have coming forth.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you so much. Oh, man. This is the kind of stuff that I love. You know, I was pulling up books, all kinds of stuff. Wait a minute. I'm going to go to my daughter's house. I'm going to have words all over everywhere. That's why remember when you used to have the letters on the refrigerator?
Absolutely.
Yes.
Absolutely. Absolutely. Well, you know, we talked to Tina about the kids. We are about to talk to Latrelle Yancey about getting your photograph taken. You know, some people take pictures. Some people take photographs. Latrelle Yancey is the founder and owner of 2 Live Media, visual entertainment. Started this company in July of 2020. And he started to build a platform that helps others to take what they are passionate about and assist them in a creative way to display it to the world. Bring Latrelle Yancey on up.
You know, I know you're always talking about those HBCUs. You've got to shout out that he is a proud graduate of Harris State University and of Kappa Alpha Psi fraternity, all those great things. But most importantly, he is a husband and a father.
Yes.
Good morning, sir.
Good morning. How you doing?
We're doing well. We're doing well. We're excited about all the things that you offer to our city. But, you know, we got to ask that magic question.
What's in your cup, sir?
You know what? What's in my cup this morning is lemonade. And the reason why I'm drinking on lemonade, 1, is my favorite. 2, you know, I have that old saying, you know, when life throws you lemons, you make lemonade.
Okay.
That's what we're doing this morning.
And what's on the front of your cup? I think I saw a picture or something.
You know what? I've got Barrington Elementary, which is my daughter's school. She was like, Daddy, can you use my cup? I said, all right, Callie, I'll use it.
Oh, see, Tracy, you're right. He is a proud father. He is a proud father. And you know what? And kudos to you for graduating from an HBCU. I love me an HBCU.
Absolutely. It was a pleasure. I'm so proud of the people that helped me get to that point, family, friends, my wife, my dad. Absolutely, man. They just helped me get to that point. I was able to go back and graduate from Harris.
Well,
So you got started in 2020 with your photography. Tell us what made you choose photography and how did that become your passion?
So actually, I'm starting in photography, but I also specialize in videography. So basically, what got me started was I've always kind of had this vision. I've always been able to see certain things, but I just didn't know how to execute. I just was kind of intimidated by all the equipment and everything that was out there. So I just didn't know how to get started. So one day, my daughter, we were coming back from one of her official college visits from Tulsa, and she wanted to make a commitment video for her basketball where she wanted to go to school. So I sat in the car to make a long story short, and I'm like, you know what? I think I can do this video. And she kind of gave me that look like, you don't think you can hire somebody to do it for us? And I kind of took that as a challenge. And I'm like, you know what? I think I can do this. So as we were literally driving home back to St. Louis, I started actually playing with her iPhone. And as I'm playing with her iPhone, I'm listening to music on the radio, and I found a song, and I just saw this vision, and I just started putting it together. And once she started seeing what I was doing, she was like, Dad, can we get started as soon as I get home? Can we get started as soon as I get home? I'm like, you know what, cool, let's start doing this. And to be honest with you, once I got that taste of, okay, I know how to take what's in my brain and I know how to put it onto a platform, it was a wrap. I was like, oh, it's over now. I'm like, now let's get ready to do this. And I just took off from there.
All right. Now, you say you've had other careers, but you've overcame adversity. Talk to us about some things that have come along your journey that you had to climb over to get to where you are today.
Oh man, where do I begin? 2016 was a hard year. Obviously, I spent years chasing football and trying to finish school and just kind of going through that process of trying to figure out which direction in life I was getting ready to go. But 2016 hit, and it hit hard. My mother passed. She was battling breast cancer for some years. It ended up returning, and unfortunately, she ended up passing in June. 2 months after that, and I was still dealing with the grief of losing my mother. But 2 months after that, I myself got diagnosed with cancer. So it was like boom. So it was like another blow. So obviously, it was a scare to the family. It was a scare to myself. I didn't know what was getting ready to happen next. I was just ready to kind of attack the chemo thing and stay here for my family. I wanted to see it through. And with that being said, I just, kind of had this mentality of, man, life is just too short.
It truly is
a humbling experience. And it was at that moment that I started realizing, like, I want to do what I said I was going to do,
Yes.
what I'm here for. And I just started really, really kind of like searching for my purpose. And with that being said, I just was like, you know what? Let me go ahead and do this thing and create this visual, create what's in my brain. Let's get it out, because I got so many ideas and everything.
Yes.
I just wanted the world to be able to see what I was doing. So I wanted to go back to school, which is something that I did. I got the help of some prominent people.
Yes.
That was like a weight. That was like a weight on me. I wanted to finish school so bad. So I was working 3 jobs. I was Ubering, I was lifting, I was going through chemo, I was going to classes. And I also just wanted to be an example to my family and kids that, hey, when you put your mind to something, it's amazing what can happen. And the help that I received and the support that I received from my friends and my family and my people, it allowed me to be able to overcome all that stuff that I was going through and come out on the end, being able to be proud of the fact that I was able to go back and show people that it's never too late. It's never too late to go back. It creeps in your head every now and then, because you got, you're in the classroom and you got younger people. But my classroom, my classmates, man, at Harris-Stowe, shout out to HSSU, man, they showed me love. Class was a blast. I loved all my professors. I loved all the administrators up there at Harris-Stowe. It was just a great, pleasant experience. And I was just glad I was able to overcome that adversity and go back to school and show people that you can do it.
Well, you know what? If no one else has done this today for you, brother, congratulations. We are proud of you.
Man, I'm sitting here thinking about a couple of things that you stated. Number one, you said, I'm going to attack this. Like, I'm not going to allow it to attack me. I'm going to attack this. Mm-hmm. And then you talked about how your family and community and everybody wrapped around you. But at the core of everything, it was you who said, I'm going to own it and I'm going to do what I need to do. Mm-hmm. we have to go through things to grow through things to get
Yes.
to where we are today. And like you literally you do media, entertainment, we've seen all the different things that you are able to do in such a short time. What's next? Well, I mean, because you out here in these streets.
I'm gonna be honest with you. I'm working, and I'm working. And when I say I'm working to get better. I'm working to progress. I'm asking the right questions. I'm meeting the right people. I'm just trying to, figure this thing out. And what's next for me is my main goal for Two Live Media is a couple of things. One is to get into film and directing, which I've spoken to people about and started to set up some meetings and everything to get that going. The second thing I wanted to do is I get inspired by what other people are doing, and I want to join in and do the same thing. I always had that feeling of wanting to help people. So I've got a foundation in the works right now up on the Two Live Media that we're working on, and I also got a scholarship in the works right now in honor of my mother, who was actually a cosmetologist. She did braids for years. That's how she made a living. She owned her own shop. So we're in the process right now of being able to create a scholarship for those that are interested in not just going to college, but want to go to cosmetology school, whether it be barber school or whether it be beauty school. So that is actually what I am like gearing toward. I'm so excited for the projects that I'm working on in the future, music videos. I'm working with charitable foundations and promoting their events. So I'm excited just to learn and just to keep getting better at what I'm doing.
Well, I can attest that he is awesome because he's taken some pictures of Tracie and Shameem and I in front of our truck. And also, he was the creator of Morgan Taylor's video. So if you all want to see his work, go there. She is. He created this video.
The thing about it is when he says, I'm out here and I'm willing to learn, I think that that's something that a lot of us could take a note or a page from, is that when you say, I am ready to learn, I want to do better, and I'm going to ask the right questions and I'm going to connect with the right people. That's profound right there. And so I think most importantly that I think what we can take from what he said today is he truly has shared a testimony.
Yes.
That it's not too late. It's not too late, brother. And we appreciate that. It's good to see family men that are doing the work, husband, father, and he's out here living his vision, doing what he needs to do. So tell us, we're so excited and proud for you. What is your affirmation word for today?
My affirmation word for the day is manifestation. That's my man. And I picked that because I really wanted to think of something that meant something to me.
Yes.
Which is, if you really want something and you truly believe that it's possible, it will happen. And I can attest to that because I've said some things a couple of years ago that are right in front of my face as we speak.
All right.
Yes. You're so right. You're so right. Love that. We thank you so much for coming on. We look forward to working with you more in the future. It's something about professionalism, what you bring to the table. And let me just, I saw earlier, Adrian said, we want him to come and capture our kids. It's something about capturing moments, but I tell you one thing for sure, he gets everything back to you all right away, and you all will be better for it. Not only that, he says he also does videos. Have you all seen some of these kids' videos when they graduate? He said he put his daughters together. I know she was like, "Yeah, Dad, you did it, didn't you?"
Mm-hmm.
Awesome.
That was a great feeling to be able to capture those type of moments because you can't get them back. And how many of us right now in this day and age wish that we can go back to footage in high school that we wish, could have had. So to be able to submit my final project to someone who hired me to give them that, to provide them that service, to see that look on their face or to hear it in their voice that they really love their product, like it does something to me. So it just inspires me to keep going.
Well, thank you so
much.
We want everybody to start dropping their affirmation words in. This is time for you to drop your affirmation word in. Man, Yolanda, we got so much more. When you talk about that word vision, I couldn't visualize all the things that this man had been through by just looking at him. Everybody has a story, and everybody can get to that next level if they say yes to it. He said, "Hey, life is too short."
Life is too short. I always say it's never too late to be who you were created to be.
Yes. You see my shirt, authentic. Yes. I define me, girl. I'm going to keep defining me. People always say, you should be like this, or you should be like that. You should be the best version of yourself.
Yes.
And at the end of the day, we all have a journey to walk, and we got to define that journey for ourselves. Lady O, today Tina dropped knowledge.
Yes.
I got some things, some jewels I'm taking away. Wow, Latrelle dropped knowledge.
Oh, yes.
Look, and you know what? I don't even want to take pictures no more, because when you see that there are people who are really doing this and they're passionate about it, those are the people that you want to make sure that
because they capture. Sometimes you get your pictures back and you're like, oh my goodness, they captured exactly what I was trying to visualize or give to the world. And like I said, some people take pictures, some people take photographs, and there's a difference. And he has the eye. And like you said, he is so professional. And his turnaround time is fantastic. And y'all know y'all always want to have a video. So go on and get your video of whatever you're doing.
I like that he does the big entertainment, like, ooh, I can't wait. We can't wait.
Yes.
So anyway, what's your affirmation word? They dropping them in. What's your affirmation word?
Well, Tracie, you said vision. My word is 2 words today: vibrant color. Have you ever seen an orange and then you see orange? See yellow, then you see yellow. I want everybody to see it in vibrant color.
We better live our life in color. That's for sure.
Vibrant color.
I do want to say, before we start doing our Own Your Now flow, we are transitioning so much, and we now also have an assistant in the background. So shout out to Raven Ferguson, because she's doing the job, y'all. And we just want you all to know that we are coming together, and we're building, and we're making sure that we don't take any of this for granted. And so that's what this looks like. But the other thing, as we go into our Own Your Now flow, it is Thursday. We'll be back tomorrow, but we want to stay in today, and we want to make sure that you all realize the value of us being kind to one another. That's one of the things that Tina said. She said, we don't need to take kindness for granted. So make sure that you all realize it's okay to be kind to one another, but also to be kind to yourself. And when you're kind to yourself and you start thinking about the manifestations that God has created for you, then you are able to be encouraged and realize that when we all strive for those things that we know that God has given us, and we can persevere through that in the midst of helping others, make sure that you know that you are committed to that thing. But above all, have faith, because when you have faith, God gonna make you get through. The creativity is gonna come through, and you will realize that you are a conqueror of many things. But at the end of the day, it's time for us to follow through, but understand that when we follow through, we thrive. And at the end of the day, when you thrive, you will see yourself in vibrant colors, and everybody will be able to receive their flowers. So if in fact you decide, yes, today is the day for me to own my now, I want you all to keep sipping. If you all say, I think I'm going to go outside, what do we always say? Wear your mask. It's your choice. You can wear it or not. But if you decide, I think I'm going to stay inside, then grab your cup and keep sipping and shelter in place. And we will see you all same time and same space in the Own Your Now show. Bye-bye, everybody.